I just woke up. I got to take a shower. I make my own hours. I live the rock star lifestyle. But I look a little shot right now because I need a shave. I need a shower. I look a little shot. Okay. I'm going to give you the truth of what's going on with AMC. No other AMC YouTuber is going to do it. I'm going to do it. Okay. Someone's got to do it. And I've come to the acceptance because I'm an AMC holder. Okay. And if you think this doesn't bother me, forget about it, okay? Here's the truth. Because of the large amount of synthetics, now this is the key. I'm not talking about anything verifiable because all of you people with your DD and you watch all these YouTubers, they go to Ortex and they try to get all this verifiable information. I am not talking about what's verifiable, okay? I am talking about what's not verifiable, what you cannot see. All of these synthetics brought AMC stock down so low. You understand? Buying power can't bring it back up. That's not what's going to cause the MOASS. So all of us can keep buying like crazy. It really won't matter. I'm just giving it to you how it is. I'm giving it to you how it is. The only way, okay, that this is going to all come to fruition is that Ken Griffin has to cover. But now this is the thing, and all the short sellers have to cover. This is the truth now. The banks don't require him to cover unless he's what's called, in a position where he doesn't have the sufficient collateral or he just doesn't have the money. And that's not even based on the synthetics. That's based on just, in other words, look, he's borrowing, shares are being borrowed to short. We know this. Now, that's what you could check. That's what you could see. That's what's in the transparency rule with the SEC. We know all the shares that they're borrowing. We know the percentage of shares that are being shorted. We know the cost to borrow. That's all verifiable information. And that's even what the banks, listen, not just us, the banks base their forced margin call decisions on if Ken Griffin or other short sellers that are involved in AMC do not have the collateral, the cash, cannot pay the interest on the shares that they're borrowing. That causes the forced margin call. But that doesn't apply. This is the major problem that we're dealing with. And I don't know what the solution is. I really don't know. None of this applies to synthetics. Synthetics, they're not paying interest. Synthetics are not being reported to the SEC, to the DTCC, to FINRA. The banks don't know, okay, anything going on in terms of synthetics, okay? Now, that's the big ace card. I'm just going to lay it out for you. That's the big ace card. So the problem is, even if you put aside everything else we're dealing with the dark pools and these lunatics out there who are still buying on Robinhood and all the payment for order flow platforms. Even if we take all of that out of the equation, it's like imagine if you have Mount Everest. I'm trying to think. Imagine if you have imagine you're a skinny person. Let me give you an analogy of what's happening here. Imagine you weigh like 175 pounds, but you have somebody who weighs 1,000 pounds, and they jump on you and they're crushing you. How do you get that person who's 1,000 pounds off of you? How do you do it? What do? You could push, you could kick, you could scratch, you could scream, but you got this 1,000-pound, whatever it is, you want to call him a man, fine, 1,000-pound man on you. How do you get him off? You might say, well, maybe with some help, right? Maybe if 10 people came or 20 people came, the fire department came, right? And they lifted them off, right? So you need help, see, fire department, other people, right? So that's where we need help. We need help from the government. We need somebody who has the power to stop Ken Griffin, to stop these short sellers, to stop what they're doing. Here's the big problem. They're not doing it. Gary Gensler's not doing his job. You understand? The government's not doing their job. So in other words, it's not like Gary Gensler's knocking on Citadel's door or the Department of Justice, which is supposed to be doing an investigation. It's not like they're saying, listen, we need to know your synthetic position. How many synthetics did you use here? They're not asking him this question. So it's like the way I see it, and I know you're going to say that this is a fun video and all of this stuff, is that I just, the only thing that would somehow beat him is if the price of AMC went up so high. Okay. Now, the only way I see that happening is not through AMC. I think there's nothing we can do anymore with AMC. I think AMC, we're finished. I'll be honest with you. I think the only chance that we have is GameStop. That's it. And I'll tell you the reason why. Because GameStop, it's a whole different story. Are there synthetics being used? Yes. But there's just too much going on with GameStop. There's just too much. Like you got a much better team there. You understand? Ryan Cohen. You got people that are really 100% in it for the long term. I don't know if like the AMC corporates, they're selling. You know, like I don't think they believed in the long term potential of AMC. But GameStop, they do. But the thing is, because we're connected, you see what I'm trying to say? We're connected. We're like brothers in arms. GameStop could pull us with us. Without GameStop, I don't see. You want me to level with you? I don't see a MOASS without GameStop. I think GameStop could create the MOASS for AMC, and I'll tell you the reason why. Because if, let's just say everybody would listen to me, which I know you won't, and you should have listened to me. You should have listened to me because I'm not a financial planner. Okay. If every AMC ape would buy GameStop, okay, what's going to happen is you're going to drive GameStop up, and you got to do it on a non-for-payment order flow platform like Fidelity using Active Trader Pro, right? Drive GameStop up. Now, GameStop is going to grab AMC by its testicles, and it's going to bring it up with them. But the thing is, without the help of GameStop, how is AMC going to do it? Tell me how. How? You have a mountain, you have Mount Everest of synthetics on us, right? We're breaking records in the box office. Fundamentally, we're looking great, and still we can't get to the 20s. We can't get to the 20s. You got all of this fear and uncertainty in the market, a market crash potentially coming. You have, even Lou calling it biblical. He's saying biblical, okay, in terms of the market crash, right? So I'm just trying to say, how are we going to do it? How are we going to do it on our own without any help? That's why the Apefather a long time ago said the key to the MOASS is GameStop. Because think about, what are you putting your faith in? I know this sounds like a fun video, right? But what are you putting your faith in? Are you putting your faith in the government that they're going to do their job? If you're putting your faith in the government, you might as well just sell. Get out of the market. Because I hate to be the one to be honest, to give you the honest truth, but the government's never going to do their job. They don't care about the retail investor. So who are you putting your faith in? Are you putting the faith, the apes are going to buy? We are buying, but it's not doing anything because of these effing aesthetics. Look, even Adam Aaron says we own 90% of the entire friggin' float, right? It's not doing anything. It's not doing anything. I'm telling you the answer is GameStop. That's what we need to do. GameStop will bring AMC over the top. That's it. I don't see anything else. I really don't. I think GameStop is our way to salvation. If GameStop will rip, AMC is going to rip. It's that simple. That's why every single AMC ape should hold their AMC shares. And I'm not saying, look, if you want to buy AMC, but buy GameStop. If you're an AMC ape and you don't own any GameStop, I don't think you want, in my opinion, you don't want AMC to rip. You just don't want that to happen. You're very content and satisfied with the corruption, the manipulation, and you want AMC to stay low if you don't own any GameStop. GameStop is our ticket to the heavens, baby. It's our ticket to the golden paradise. That's the way I see it. And other than that, if we don't put all of our effort and energy in making GameStop rip, I don't see it. That's just my opinion. I don't see an AMC MOASS, okay? So I'm sorry to break it to you. I'm just giving it to you straight. I'm the only AMC YouTuber that's going to do it. Lou's going to keep telling you it's going to wrap up every week. Finance News is going to keep telling you it's going to wrap up. Thomas James telling you it's guaranteed to squeeze. Okay? No. Okay? We have to do something about this. I'm not a financial planner. I don't give financial advice. I'm an entertainer. In my opinion, GameStop is the ticket to ride. That's going to take AMC over the top. Stallone style.